Hello world, I'm Blue Dolphin with the Hoplite Security Channel, and today we're going to be jumping into the CyberDefenders Pwned DC. First 5 questions. Let's get into it. Jumping straight into things here. Our first question, what is the OS product name of PC01? The way we're going to solve this is by using Autopsy. I hope. Let's open it up. Here we have Autopsy open, and I've already gone ahead and ingested all the data. Okay, what I'm hoping here is that we can figure out what PC it is by looking at the high-level overview of the data source. So I believe there is an option here to look at our kind of like the summary of information. Let's see. Oh, I do see a table, thumbnail, and summary option here. It is grayed out, which is quite unfortunate. Looks like it's gonna work here. Oh, here we go. This will be our operating system, I believe. So let's try entering this. Let's come over to the question. And this is gonna be Windows 10 Enterprise 2016, so. Now apparently I cannot enter the challenge. Let's try refreshing this page. What's odd is I can't seem to, oh, I'm not signed in. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. Windows 10 Enterprise 2016 LTSB. Now I feel like we might have to play around with like, oh no, it worked, all right. Okay, let's look at question number 2. On 21st of November, there was an unplanned power off for PC01 machine. How long? Okay. How long was the PC powered on till this shutdown? All right, so for this one, we're going to use the turned on times view tool. Right, and this is with Nersoft. All right, I've downloaded the tool here, and it looks like we're going to need, I think we're gonna need the event log, yes. So this should work. Windows System 32 event logs. I've obviously mounted it here, but it doesn't seem to be working. Let me try remounting it. And I'll use Arsenal, which was one of the suggested tools here for mounting it, but I'll switch if it's not working. This is what it looks like in Arsenal Recon with the image mounted here. So if we jump back over to turned on times and we go advanced options, this should work because this is the location of where the event logs are. Oh, it says access denied at the bottom. Okay, I think we just have to close run as administrator. Ah, there we go. Okay. So we're looking for November 21st, so 11/21. And we have a duration here. So let's take a quick look at the question here. The question specifically reads, how long was PC01 powered on till the shutdown? The shutdown on November 21st was at 2 a.m. and the duration was, nope, sorry, shutdown time is over here on the right. So this was the shutdown, 11/21, and the duration was 11/31/48. Looks like we just need the first 4. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna look at who was the last logged in user on PC01. This should be easy. For this, we're just going to look for the event ID for user login. However, because it's a domain controller, it might not be that simple. I think there's a caveat with the domain controller here. I'm just thinking, I've just dealt with this before in the workplace. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our event IDs. But first, we're going to need to view the event viewer. And here we have the events. And what I'm going to be doing is just going through and looking at the most common event IDs until we find really a user. But I think this will be an easy win by just looking for the login, which will be event 4624, filter current log, and we'll go event ID 4624. I'm just looking at my list here. Okay. And we have absolutely none. All right. Let's keep going down the list here. Remember, we're going to filter logs. So we're right clicking on the logs and we're going filter current log and manually entering. In fact, I think what we'll do is maybe enter a couple IDs here. The next one we'll do is, let's do a login failure. So what if the user entered the password wrong? No, nothing. Okay. That's not helpful. Next one, let's do Windows. Let's do a Windows shutting down, which is 4609. Nothing again. I don't think Windows starting up is going to be useful at all. Let's try the computer account created 4741. No. Next is going to be system shut down by processor user at 1074. And here we have some data. It just says NT authority system, unfortunately, so I don't think that's going to be our target. And there's a fair amount of these, so this is probably not it. NT authority system, CyberDefenders, libib. Nope. Oh, here we go. We have Mohammed. Okay. Let's see if this will cut the cake. 0x Mohammed. All right, there we go. That worked. Fair enough. Next question is going to be, what is the IP address of PC01? For this challenge, I'm going to be looking for DHCP and DNS event IDs. I'm just pulling up a list here. So we're just going to be trying several different event IDs here. Starting off with a 1014, which is just a name resolution. Check. Looks like we have several. Whoops. I don't think this is what we're looking for. Nope. All right, next up is DHCP configured scopes. This isn't going to help, but I'm just curious because it's domain controller. But however, I don't think it has the DNS service because you wouldn't typically put the DNS service on your domain controller. It's not best practice. Okay, let's take a look here at 819. We might have to go about this a different way by using volatility if this doesn't work. This one kind of looks promising. 8009. Perfect. What is this? So great. Okay, so this is a failure message. So DNS failures to register records. So this could indeed tell us. So we can see here we have our DNS server list here. Wait a sec, hostname PC01, DNS server list, IP address. So it failed to register this IP address. Register point, okay, for network adapt. Hopefully this is it. I had to go through a lot of event IDs, which I just didn't have on camera here because I didn't want to take forever, but let's try this. So 192.168. Oh, what was it? 112.142. Oh, perfect. Okay. So which port was assigned to man service on PC01? So we need to look for a service, which means we're going to be going straight to the, I forget where, it's the service list. It's like the kind of like the Windows version of the host file in a sense. I just have the mounted image open here. We're gonna walk through this. We're gonna jump into Windows. I'm gonna try and wing this, but I don't think it's gonna go well. I think I'm gonna have to look up how to get to it. I think System 32, and then it would be Microsoft. No, this isn't looking good. I'm not confident. No, okay, let me look it up here. All right, so I was close. It looks like it's actually System 32 drivers. This is where we can see the servers and the services and the ports assigned. So Etsy and services. Open with. We're looking for the man server or service. So we have code of the day. That sounds pretty fun. Character generator, FTP, SSH, SMTP, domain server, hostname server. This is also helpful because we can learn what other services this host was running. So it did have the DNS service on here. We can see we have Kerberos, Sun Remote Procedure Protocol, SQL services, NetBIOS, SNMP, Border Gateway Protocol, Internet Relay Chat, IPX. I'm just going to do Control F and look for man, so this doesn't take forever. And that's not it. That's Microsoft Operations Manager, Direct Cable Connect Manager. No, there it is. Man, Remote Man Server 9535. All right, awesome. This next one, I'm not really sure what exactly they're asking for here. I think they just want us to look at the file, but I'm gonna end it here just for the first 5. And thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see everyone in the next video.